Hey guys, so today I'm going to come to you in a different kind of setting slash feel today. I'm going to be answering questions and talking about entrepreneurship. A lot of things need to be said. I think every day I wake up and I see different people talking about different stuff regarding entrepreneurship, and some are right, some are wrong. And I just wanted to give my personal opinion when it comes on to having a business, running a business. So if you don't know me, now you do. My name is Jody. I am the CEO and founder of Crimson Red Beauty. And it's a startup company. It really is a startup. When you have to start from the ground and work your way up, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And if you hear anybody or see anybody or someone tells you, oh girl, it's so easy to start a business now. You can start making $500,000, $5,000, $10,000 by the end of the month. That is a freaking lie. We're not talking about Forex trading here, because that is, yeah. Like, I'm so sorry to be talking about people like that. But normally, if someone tells you that you can make $5,000 or they can help you make $5,000 in no jiffy, then that comes off as a scam. Running a business is not that easy, especially when you're trying to be your own boss, an entrepreneur. It takes a lot of work. It's not something that you could be like, oh, let me start this, put in the bare minimum, invest $500, and my business is going to take off. No, it's not. It's not like that at all. Let me tell you that right now. It's not like that at all. It will never, ever, ever be like that unless you have a name behind you and you have money backing you up. And when I say money, I mean like you have more than $250,000, which is $250,000 to invest in your business. So you can not only have product production done, you can hire a manufacturer to get your products done for you, and also hire a team to do most of the work. And all you are is the face and name of the company. If you have that, then by all means, go ahead and do that, right? But we all can't be Kylie Jenners out here. And if you are a small business owner starting from the ground, it's not going to be that easy at all. So, number one, I own a cosmetic brand deal line. You got to figure out what you want to sell. You got to figure out what product that not only do you like, what niche you're trying to get into. Do you have a passion for the niche that you're trying to get into? Do all your research regarding that. And then you have to start targeting your audience. For one quick second, I never thought about my target audience. And sometimes your target audience can change depending on what you're marketing. Because even though you think like, oh, every woman, every female likes makeup, not every woman likes makeup. You gotta see, like, am I targeting towards children like Claire's, or am I targeting towards like older women who are into designer brands such as like Tom Ford, Marc Jacobs? I want my stuff to be into Macy's and all that. Or am I more targeting towards people who are between the ages of 18 to, I don't know, maybe 26, 28, who go to Sephora, who go to Ulta? Am I targeting towards those people? That's you have to go through that process and think about it. And once you think about it, then you have to start thinking about, what are you going to name your company? How are you going to name your company? Or what is something that's unique that is going to have people remember what your company is, what your brand is? Then once you do that, you got to make sure that no one else has that name. I would recommend anybody who wants to go into business, the first thing that you need to do, if you come up with a catchy name and you like that name, make sure that you like that name and then trademark it. Trademark it. Because you have a name, and then next thing you know, you have someone who's like, I don't know, Mary Sue LLC or Mary Sue, right? And then have Mary Sue Lou, and then Mary Sue C, and then all that extra stuff going down. If you trademark your stuff, you'll never have to worry about someone trying to imitate or copy your brand or your name. Some people would say trademark first and then LLC, or LLC then trademark. I personally went ahead and trademarked my name and then formed an LLC association. Trademarking could be a little expensive. It's a lot of stipulations and a lot of stuff that comes into it. So I would always recommend, if you're going to trademark anything, to get in contact with a trademark lawyer. I did not, and I didn't realize all the things that comes with trademarking a name. It's not you filling out an application. It's not that at all. It's you fill out an application. I waited maybe 3 to 4 months to hear a response from the trademark office, and then they're telling me I have to do a lot more stuff, and I'm just like, wait, that wasn't, no, like, you didn't tell me to do that, la la la. So it was a lot. If you get a lawyer, then the lawyer can handle all that and you can continue running your business. And when you're forming an LLC, everything is very different in each and every states. I went through Inc. I think it's Inc.com or whatever the case may be to formulate my LLC. I know some places like LegalZoom has it, or you can form through there. I've had other businesses before, and I formulated through LegalZoom just because I just don't want to deal with. I didn't want to deal with going to my tax office and state office and talking to the secretary of listen, I don't know the process. I don't want to talk to my government. I don't want to go in the tax office and deal with that. I rather just have someone pay them, especially when it came onto that, because it was COVID time and I really wasn't trying to figure it out. So I think I spent either $280 or $300 to form my LLC for my companies. To me personally, to have them take care of everything is pretty easy. They have extra additions, such as they charge you extra to go have them to get and hold an EIN number for you. An EIN number is free that you can get for yourself, so don't pay extra for that. They had the options whether they could be, what's the name that they call it? Looking at it now, it says a registered agent service. So you do not need a registered agent service. You could be your own registered agent servant. Basically, it's letting you know it's the person who, if you ever get sued or have any legal documents that are coming from the state, they go directly towards you, or it goes directly towards that person. And they basically handles all your state taxations and everything like that. So since you are the business owner and it's mostly going to be you who's handling everything, that registered agent needs to be you. They have this where they charge you, I think it's $29 a month for they to be the registered agent. Don't waste your money on that. No. Then they have these options where they ask you for to sign up to get an operating agreement. You don't need anyone to do an operating agreement for you. You can research that on your own. Honestly, unless you are going to have a business partner or you're going to have different employees or managements or managers in your company, you don't need an operating agreement at all. So don't spend money on that. Don't spend money on getting an EIN number. Permits. Unless you are planning on doing wholesale. If you're doing the cosmetic field, planning on doing wholesale, every state is different, but you don't need any state or local permits if you're working at home. You don't need it. If you're planning on working out of a building, then that's something different, and you can talk to a lawyer or someone in the legal department regarding that, but you don't need state or local permits. I know I didn't in Texas. Also, they ask you if you want legal protection. Again, do not sign up for that. You can go and get your own legal protection from a different lawyer company. Don't fall for that. So then I guess this is a new option. And every year, LegalZoom adds new stuff on their website to get more money out of it. Don't just stick to the bare minimum, stick to the basic. They're going to ask you to sign up for their total compliance, this is very new for me. I'm just now seeing this, which is a total of $280 per year, just to make sure that you have peace of mind and there's no risk when starting your business and getting sued. Listen, the whole point of having an LLC, it's a limited liability company. So unless your company is doing something like food or automobiles or anything like that, your business in itself, if you get sued, you're not getting sued. Your business is getting sued. That's the whole point of having a limited liability company. Your business is getting sued. You are not getting sued. That also falls into another subject that we need to talk about, the difference between a LLC and a sole proprietor. As a sole proprietor, you can get sued. You will get sued. Not your business, you. An LLC, your company will get sued. And also, if you are going into certain fields of business, such as cosmetics, there are different forms of you getting insurance for your business. You can get insurance for your business, and the insurance that you get for your business is going to be a lot less than you paying $280 a year. So please do not get this. And also, I think LegalZoom has certain coupons and sales that they have going on. So you can always use that. Then you get to the last section where they tell you to choose a package. They have the economy, they have the standard, and they have the express gold. So I know a lot of people, if they're very impatient, they would go with the express gold feature, which charges you $349 plus a filing fee of $301. And these prices have went up throughout the years, and says that the processing time is 10 days, right? And the extras that you get on this, you get a founder's kit, which basically marks your milestone, gives you archivable paper, gives you tips on how to do a business newsletter. You have VIP processing, which jumps you ahead. They give you priority filing, express shipping. You have 7 days a week lifetime customer support, and then you get exclusive LegalZoom documentation discounts. You don't need that. You don't need that. I promise you, I've always stuck to the economy one, and it does not take 30 days. So they said the economy estimated time takes 30 days, the standard takes 15 days, and the express takes 10 days. So if you really want to get into that, then you could do that. But I would always recommend you to stick to economy. Economy, it does not take 10 days. It literally takes anywhere from 3 to 5 days, not business days, 3 to 5 days for it to go to your State Department. The rest of the time that they claim is 30 days is literally the government processing your LLC. So technically, if you want to see like your LLC pop up in your state's local business registry or pop up online, it takes them anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks to actually put all your information online. But once you file your LLC, after 3 to 5 business days, they will give you a notification telling you that your thing is currently with the state right now. Here's the filing information. Here you go. We're waiting for the state to finalize everything, but they've already gave you all your paperwork. So once you have that paperwork, even when it's still processing, if no one else has your name, which you should have done your research, then you can go ahead and already apply for your EIN number and get it started. You don't need to wait for anything. So just get more information regarding that. We don't want you guys to spend, or I don't want you guys to spend more money on something that you really, really don't need. Another thing that I want to talk about is the whole process with the wholesaling. So I have nothing against wholesalers. Love wholesaler. A lot of times, depending on what wholesaler that you buy from, the items that you get are cheap. So I will try to start a list of eligible wholesaler people that you can buy from. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know in the comments or just send me a quick email or inbox. But I literally don't like spending that much money on materials. So, you know how you go on Alibaba, right? And you have some people who are selling you tubes for $1, and then you have people who are selling you tubes for 30 cents. There is a big difference in those tubes, and I have bought expensive tubes that look like crap, and I've bought cheap tubes that have good quality. So it's all about the vendor that you choose and who you trust with your money. But make sure that before you make any purchase of any sort of kind, you do your research. You do your research. And the reason why I brought up wholesalers is because wholesalers are not there to help you out. They say things like, oh, let me help you start your business. Let me help you do what you got to do. And we can all be sisters and friends and all that. No. The more tubes that you buy on Alibaba, the more of a discount that you get. And then when they get those tubes, they add their wholesaler fee on that. You can buy 100 tubes from a wholesaler and they charge you $200. But if you go on Alibaba, right, those 200 tubes are actually $100 or $80 plus shipping. So just make sure that you do your research and don't always look for the easy way out, or don't just look at a wholesaler because, oh, they're your favorite person or you like them. Do your research. And if it's cheaper to buy through them than it is through Alibaba after you do your research, then yeah, most likely it's good to buy from them. But just make sure, guys, do your research, please. And also, let's talk about this. You want product ideas? Oh my gosh, go look up lip gloss, hashtag lip glosses, hashtag lip gloss business. Those will give you product ideas. Go on TikTok. Use TikTok. I need to get more into using TikTok. A lot of people are getting more followers and getting more reviews because of TikTok. Please use TikTok and also use Instagram Reels. Those are really, really good for your business. Please don't be like me. Sometimes I get in my little moods or whatever and I stick to myself and try to figure out who I am. And yeah, I know sometimes that can affect my business, and I love my business and I'm still honestly growing as a person, but you got to keep it real with yourself and do what's best for your business. A lot of times when it comes on to owning a business and running a business, I watch a lot of YouTube. Before I started my business, I watched a lot of YouTube of small business owners telling me how they started their business and did a lot of research. A lot of research, okay? I did not go and listen to big beauty brands or big owners of a business such as Kylie Cosmetics. We're not going to throw shade or anything like that, but if you had money, and I'm not saying that Kylie is not a part of her business, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that her business did not start from the ground. Her business had a backing behind it. If you have money to invest in your business and you have money to hire people, the best top-notch people to help build your business, if your business goes from 0 followers to 13,000 to 100,000 to 1,000,000 followers in less than a month or to a month, it's most likely because of who you know and who you are. That's not realistic, right? And guess what? If you ask Kylie what was in her what's in her product, she knows she doesn't know anything, or she knows the basic, the bare minimal. Do not listen to people that do not run their business, have no part in their business that doesn't know the basics of starting a business, these people might think that they know a business because they have so many businesses and their business is so successful. But the people who know the business through and through are the small business owners that run their business every single day, that started with 0 followers and who are still working their way up to get to those kind of high business brand status. I guess that would be it for today. If you guys have any questions whatsoever or want me to talk about any other topics, let me know. If you have any entrepreneur ideas, any entrepreneur questions, again, let me know and I'll make sure to make a video on it. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about what it takes to own a business, what it requires, some of the requirements. I didn't talk about all the requirements, but some of the requirements that you need to have a business. And remember, there's different types of business, and for every different type of business, there's different types of requirements. So again, I was just talking about something that regarded to me, such as wholesaling or running a cosmetic business, running a jewelry business, running a clothing business. This doesn't apply to other business such as you owning a washateria or you doing vending machines. Those are good businesses to go into. But this is not the podcast or the video for that. If you want me to make a video about those, then we can talk about it. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day.